My name is Cecile and this is my channel Songbook in the Streets. I am a South African teaching English in South Korea. So people often ask me, like they'll message me, or maybe someone will be like, hey, my sister wants to teach English, can I give you her email address, blah 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 blah, okay? And I usually say yes because I really do enjoy helping people. But one of the questions people always ask me is like, what's the first thing I should do? Like, what's the first thing or the most important thing I should know before teaching English? And to me, the most important thing to do if you want to teach English overseas is to think about it. Just think about it. Close your eyes and just marinate on it. Like, just think about it. Do I really want to teach English? Do I really want to go halfway across the world to a foreign place where they don't speak my language necessarily, where they've maybe not necessarily ever seen someone of my color, or someone that looks the way I look, or someone with hair the way that my hair is, where people might when they see me, or where I don't necessarily have any family or friends or loved ones nearby. Do I really want to do that? Okay, so after thinking, do I really want to move across the world, I think the next thing you should really think about is, do you like teaching? You don't necessarily have to be like a super teacher or anything like that, but do you like to teach people? Have you maybe done any teaching before? For example, Sunday school teaching, or tutoring, or volunteering, or helping high school kids after school with their homework, or explaining concepts to your classmates in university, or yeah, so any of those things. Have you ever taught before? Just informally, it doesn't have to be like a formal thing. Like, just, do I teach in my daily life? Have I ever taught before? Do I enjoy helping people learn things? That kind of a thing. Okay. Number 3, do you like children? Do you like children? Do you babysit? Do you have nephews and nieces? Do you have younger siblings? Do you like to hang around kids? Do you like children? That is a very important question because children can be a lot sometimes. They can really sometimes be a lot. So I think it's important to think, well, do I like kids? And then if you don't like children, that's not a train smash, right? That's not a train smash, because you can teach high school, maybe private high school, or just high school in general. You can teach adults. There are adult Hagwons or private academies. You can maybe teach adult business English, or adult conversational English, or anything like that. Professionals who want to learn English, you can maybe go into that sector of teaching English. And if that doesn't work for you, you can even teach at universities. There are university jobs available as well, where you teach students who are much older, more independent, who won't necessarily cry or fight or argue or bite any of the other students in your class. So that's also another option that you could consider. And then lastly, I just want to say, a lot of times people think, oh well, I'm just gonna pack my bags and go teach English. And I mean, that's a good sentiment to have. I had that sentiment, and here I am in South Korea. But I want you to also just consider that when you teach, you work with young lives. As teachers, we have not only great responsibility, but we also have immense power. We have a lot of power to either build up children and strengthen their self-esteem and strengthen their sense of self-worth and strengthen their English skills, or we can use the power and the influence that we have in a classroom to hurt, embarrass, break down, belittle a young life. And I think that you can't just pack your bags and think, oh, I'm gonna go teach English and just do it. Like, no, this is actually really serious. Like, you're actually doing something important. Like, you are gonna be part of this child's school memories for the rest of their lives. And do you want to be a positive influence, a positive role model, be remembered as a good teacher, someone who encouraged them, someone who believed in them? Or do you want to be remembered as that teacher that wasn't interested in the kids, didn't care about the children, didn't care about their feelings, or anything like that? I think it's so important to realize that this is not a game, this is a job, and with it doesn't only come a huge responsibility to do what you're here to do, which is teach English, but also to uplift and inspire. Okay guys, that is my first episode in the series I Want to Teach English Abroad. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.